Hey guys, and welcome back to Pokemon Sun. You join us here in Paniola Town, I guess? The most interesting thing about this place, I'm gonna be honest, is its name. I mean, there's plenty of dirt for you to ride Tauros about in, people to talk to. It's got its own Pokemon Center, which I guess qualifies it for some sort of tax exemption. But besides that, there's really not a lot to see here. But I'd be remiss if I didn't show off as much as I can, so we'll just enter people's houses without permission and then be on our merry way.
You know, you actually bring up kind of a good point back there. Do you need to have a Pokemon Center to be qualified as a town in this universe? If you don't, do you get any sort of, you lose out on tax benefits or, help from the government or something like that? How does that work exactly?
I don't know, but you remember that one episode in the Pokemon anime where there was a team with an Electabuzz and there was a team with a Cypher, and they were basically battling to see who got to, take control of the gym in that town, and that was sort of Western as well. I'm not sure if this is a callback to that or there's a real life cowboy ass town equivalent in friggin' Hawaii. Who knows, really?
You know what? I want to look up that episode just to get the exact title, but I believe the title is Showdown in Dark City,
Ooh.
Which is a very early episode of the anime. Okay, yeah, I have it here. They throw stones at people. It's got 2 authorized Pokemon gyms, but that their masters try to battle traveling Pokemon trainers anywhere within the town. So it really is kind of like a Wild West sort of, I don't know, gang hit or something. Like the gangs in New York is kind of the vibe I'm getting.
Yeah, you can still sleep in beds that you come across. Try not to think about it too much, especially the ones that are a little bit ripe. And that's it, it's just a house full of Magmars. I don't know why.
I guess sometimes I just sort of question why they build particular houses and, fill it with stuff, but there's nothing really much to do in there. I'm perfectly fine with not being able to enter every single house. I mean, as long as the houses you can enter are relevant. But back there, it's just we have 2 Magmars and our cactus is wearing a cowboy hat, and I thought that was important.
That's a tourist attraction, you see. People come from all over Alola to see the cowboy cacti.
I want to see a tourist trap where it's just a sign in front of a random guy's house and people just keep coming in. Who the fuck are you guys? Go away!
Oh man, I should never have moved here. I mean, the house was cheap, but still.
Hey, I'm Taurus. How you doing? Gen 1 represent. How you liking the Loa Pokemon? They didn't make one of Taurus.
Oh, she's got Shauna face. You know what I mean by that? It's the smile with the single chipmunk tooth. It's the latest style in terms of drawing Pokegirls, I believe.
Well, I mean, I suppose it's better in a cartoon than drawing every single individual teeth, which never really looks good when you draw it out. But yeah, it does kind of give me the bucktooth sort of vibe.
Mm-hmm. Now, what's funny is, I believe Mallow will be the last captain we face in terms of trials on Akala Island, but she shows up most prominently. I mean, shit, she showed up with the Kahuna earlier.
That's true, and she's also in the anime as a major character, if I recall correctly.
Well, most of the captains are, to be honest.
Yeah, well, fair enough.
Okay, our next ride Pokemon here. It's essentially taken over for the item finder, and I'm fine with the HMs being replaced, but I think you could have kept the doofy ass helmet from X and Y. That was hilarious.
I don't really use Stoutland Search that much. I'm not really kind of cruising for hidden items. The top speed isn't as great compared to a Tauros. It just slows everything down where you have to play hide and seek. I don't know. It's not a bad feature. I just don't really use it that often.
There seems to be a lot of those kind of things in Sun and Moon for you, mate. Features that are okay, but don't really tickle your fancy, so to speak.
Well, I mean, not everything can be, oh, wow, this is super fucking amazing, best mechanic ever. I mean, that's just how we're all wired, you know what I'm saying? But, I mean, it could have been a lot worse, so I'll take it as it is.
I believe there's actually a side thing in this here ranch if you go talk to Tauros. I think he's not cooperating, and they need the mother Miltank to come in and basically slap him around the head and whatnot, keep him in line, and you get the scope lens for that.
I don't quite understand how it leads up to that point where Miltank's like, you better fucking behave, smack. I don't know.
No, we already got one of these, sorry.
Nope, sorry, you're a bit too late to join the team. I'm afraid we'll have to kill you now.
Nope, sorry. Not even worth my time.
I just imagine the Mudbray in the party just being smug as fuck. Yeah, that used to be me.
I used to be a wild savage, but now I'm a slave.
I kind of wish they would take wild Pokemon and sort of sophisticate them for society, and at the end of it, they take them to a big fancy dinner party, and they're wearing a little suit and bow tie. It's awesome.
Aw, Lillipup. I think I ran one of these back during, like, even with the Black Nuzlocke, that sadly, didn't really go anywhere, or, like, during Black 2.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen a Lillipup, another Pokemon that just kind of came and gone within my memory, I have to say.
Well, its final evolution is Stoutland, so, there's a little bit of a correlation there, and I don't like being stared at like that. So I feel, while this is overkill, you deserve to be punished. Very much so.
Yeah, you have like 3 all-out Puddleys. I'm just gonna do all of them.
Oh yeah, all 3 at once.
I am so mad at you, you have no idea.
My madness has transferred to my Pokemon.
Hey look, it's Makuhita 1000%.
Oh yeah.
Alright, here we go.
Boom!
1 punch!
Damn, that Lillipup's dead as shit. Oh, it's fine.
Kind of want to see the craters that kind of dot the landscape now that since everybody's using Z moves on this island. You think it would have caused, like, massive destruction by now. But now, there's, like, no signs of it whatsoever.
I suppose that's why the trials are there in the first place. They have to make sure people are qualified to wield the Z crystals. And also, he wasn't even facing me. That's his backside right there.
No, it's okay, because when the mountains get damaged, they just go to the Pokemon Center, and then they unfaint, and everything is fine.
Ah, I see.
I'm Glenn! Get over here!
A whole lot of donkeys in this part.
I just caught this, and I have no idea how to use it, which is odd, since I'm a farmer.
You think a farmer would use, like, Miltank or Tauros, to be honest?
Well, that's true. I mean, Mudbray is probably used for some sort of job. I mean, hell, we'll see a Mudsdale later on that this one lady is using just to kind of traverse everywhere, which is fine. Now that I think about it, now that I'm thinking of horse Pokemon for some weird reason, I kind of want to see how they would have done, like, Alolan Ponyta and Rapidash. How do you think that would work?
Wouldn't it, like, be the same as, like, Alolan Vulpix and Sandshrew? Just make it, like, ice?
Something like that would be kind of easy. I guess they should make it like some sort of freaky water hybrid kind of horse. I don't know how you do a water horse. Is like their flames blue? No, they're like shooting gushes of water from the wreck. I don't know. I ain't very good at making Pokemon.
Clearly. I'm just toying with this donkey, really. Just making sure everyone gets a little bit of the action.
Do you really need to command a donkey to kick you when it will do that anyway?
Yeah, they're pretty ill-tempered most of the time. Stubborn as a mule and all that.
I don't really see anybody kind of having a donkey as a pet. I'm pretty sure it's happened, but I just don't think that would really be my first choice of a pet. I guess if nothing else was available, it's either, you have the donkey, the goldfish, the pet rock. Those are your starters for most kids who can't have a pet.
Oh, we're playing, like, the fucking ROM hack version of Pokemon Black? That was back in the day when it was, like, a ROM hack of, I think, red, blue, and yellow, where you could choose, like, Weedle, Caterpie, or Onix.
Yeah, wasn't there one where you could, like, join Team Rocket and, like, do shit, or was that just an idea I had for a Pokemon game?
Yeah, you may be right, but I can't for the life of me remember what it's called.
He's so sad!
Oh, my poor donkey. I'm gonna have to take it out of bat and shoot it.
Well, no, Glenn, I'm fine. It's okay. I just had a little trouble. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's where you said your Pokemon to mate and whatnot. Probably won't be doing that because the EXP share gives me all the stuff I need.
However, I do have a traded, that Jang Muo, or that pseudo-legendary dragon. Now, apparently, when I could find a Ditto, I could take him there, and I could just get, like, a level 1 of those again. But the reason I want to do that is because I want to be able to rename that dragon. Because I got it in a trade, even though it has its original name, I can't rename it at all. And that, my friend, does not fly.
I can't get over how sassy the gentleman sprite is in this game.
What's the deal, THD? Why don't you just accept the Pokemon you got? No, old man!
Thankfully this thing can't Mega Evolve, so we won't see it hiding behind a giant red gem.
It is so weird that they decided to not include Mega Evolutions in this game. I guess because they really wanted to focus on the Z moves and the fact that the Loa is so vastly different, but I don't know, they hyped it so much last generation, and then they just don't show up for this one. I don't know.
Technically, Mega Evolution is in the game, like, in the post-game, you can buy, Mega Evolution crystals and the like from the battle tree area, and, from that point on you could start using them, I guess, but, otherwise, in terms of story, yeah, it's all about the Z crystals.
I've never knew that we were gonna fight Uncle Max in a Pokemon battle.
Is that it? Is that the joke?
That's pretty much it. I just want to and also say,
Fucking
Uncle Max.
Step it up, Helldragon. Christ, man, you're sleepwalking here.
Oh, well, good thing you provided so much for me to talk over here. Let's fight a Sableye. That will be hilarious.
It's a ghost with gems for eyes. What more do you want?
Well, I could think of a few things. I certainly didn't want having a Sableye on my team because, again, I don't like the design. Smallgate needs to do like a tier list of Pokemon that look cool over Pokemon that don't look cool, and then just do tournaments based on that.
Yeah, actually, that's a pretty good idea.
Although, to be fair, that's also extremely subjective. I mean, some people must really love Sableye. I don't know, I ain't one of them, but that's just me.
Well, I'm not implying that you'd be laughed out of a fucking, tournament place due to the fact that you enjoy... What's your favourite Pokemon? Just tell me that now.
Tyrantum's pretty cool.
I guess you'd get laughed out? I don't know. Oh god, competitive, it's creeping up on me again.
Stallion, take care of it. Does every donkey come with a little mohawk, now that I think about it?
Yeah, your resistance only makes my defense harder.
Yes, I know what you're quoting, and I'm not quite fond of that, I have to say. I don't know why the gentleman is just standing with, like, his arms akimbo like this. I don't know, that looks uncomfortable.
Oh, he's just pumping himself up, man. Did you know that the dudes have, like, Meganium on their shirt? Someone pointed that out in, like, a previous part.
I'd have to look really close at that shirt, but you're probably right on that.
I'm always right on that.
Well, that's debatable, but then again, I've said some stupid stuff before, as we've known throughout my long history.
Oh, here's that Furious Flies thing I was talking about.
Okay. Yeah, that's, like I said before, that's actually pretty awesome, for an ability.
Yeah, hurt me more!
More, Snake! Hurt me more, dog! Holy shit! I'm so fucking crazy! Now I need a picture of that Mudbray or Mudsdale having that ability keep activating, and every time it does, it just gets closer and closer, and its face gets more and more menacing. The Sableye starts freaking out.
Oh, this battle's gone on much longer than it needed to, but Sableye can be a tricky Pokemon to fight sometimes.
Next time, if I'm ever going inside of a haunted mansion full of ghosts, I'm gonna bring a donkey with me, because clearly that's the most effective weapon. Although, the haunted mansion did feature Eddie Mercury as the star, so that kind of counts, doesn't it?
Did you just say Eddie Mercury?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I got confused it with Queen for a minute there.
So this is what Homeworld thinks of fusion.
That's pretty awesome, actually.
Let's see, what should we get rid of here? Knockoff, it might come in useful. Dark type move.
So, Knockoff's like one of them Chinese donkey Pokemon or something like that.
Ah, Pokémon.
Collectible Monster Man. Just like one of those terrible, elaborate names for it.
Well, looks like it's back to TV dinners for me.
I really can't see them. Oh, I kind of see the Meganium. I don't know. I guess I'm just blind. I wear glasses after all. So.
I was going to say, are you wearing your glasses? Do you think we're playing Pokemon Black and White right now?
Towel does not work on sand. Sorry, that's not how it works in real life. I've tried it. It's no good.
Yeah, I make that mistake sometimes. I apologize. I guess I'm the one who needs glasses. Oh, he's so happy and derpy at the same time.
Well, you did get a donkey. What did you expect?
True.
Eat your carbs.
Donkey is pleased. Give him pets. Give him loves.
Pet that donkey for all it's worth.
Oh, silly Tom. Still thinking affection equals friendship. It doesn't. They're two separate stats, by the way.
I think I will give you all of the beans.
That bean's almost as big as Pichu itself.
Well, at least it chewed it. Like, I thought it was gonna swallow it whole, like that one episode of Pokemon with, like, Pikachu and the apple or whatever.
I don't recall that one at all, but I'll take your word for it, I guess. Alright, guys, we'll see you next time, where hopefully something frigging happens. Goodbye for now. Yes, goodbye.